Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm sharing with you my newest challenge for myself, for my family, for our lives in 2020, and that is a 2020 no buy or low buy, whichever one you want to call it, challenge. We are challenging ourselves for the entire year not to buy in excess. And I will explain what that means coming up and what I suggest for you if you want to try a no buy or a low buy, the reasons we are going to as well, and hopefully just encourage you to learn in 2020 how to be more content and more confident in the life that you already have. So why a low buy, a no buy, a whatever buy? I did a no shop November challenge. I challenged myself not to shop for anything in November. It was actually an incredibly eye-opening experience for me, as silly as it may sound, which it's really not that silly. I didn't allow myself to shop. I didn't allow myself to buy more makeup, skincare, clothes, yada yada. Of course I could buy food and those kinds of things, but I could not shop for myself in the month of November, which number one is hard because it's coming up on holidays, so everything seems to be on sale. But number two, I felt like I should try it that month because of that. There's so many things being thrown to us marketing wise, and I love some good marketing. I applaud them for being so clever. But I really don't want to live my life constantly falling prey to like marketing ploys and techniques that make me feel like my life isn't good enough, what I have right now isn't good enough, and that I need this one new thing to make myself feel better, to make myself be successful, and blah, 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 blah. Now, don't get me wrong, there are things that you can buy that definitely help you out in life. Courses that help you up, set you up for success, things like that. But you get what I'm talking about. The constant need to be good enough, so you buy something else so it'll get you there. And I was done with it. I'm over it. I'm so over it. So November was great. It was great for that because it showed me how to enjoy and find contentment in the things I already have and how to reuse them in fun new ways, especially in my wardrobe. I love restyling my own stuff, and there's no reason why I should feel the need to constantly buy new things to be trendy when I can shop my own closet, create looks from that look amazing on me, that I feel good in already for $0. So not only did it make me feel better just as a person to not be like constantly giving in to that feeling of needing to buy things, but number two, it clearly would help my pocketbook because I'm not buying frivolously. I'm not impulsively buying things. So obviously that helps your bank account. So after all of this, and after kind of going through really a content change for my brand, I was like, you know what? I kind of want to do a no buy for the year, or a low buy. And so I talked to my husband and we all got on board that we want to dedicate 2020 to not depriving ourselves of things, but just learning to love where we are, to love the beautiful things in our home that surround us, the beautiful things in our wardrobe that surround us, and just really coming to terms with that what we have is good enough right now. And that doesn't mean like we're not going to shop ever again. It's just a season and a time to really reflect on the goodness, the blessings, all of those things in our lives right now. So low buy, no buy, the terminology. Of course, there's no such thing as a true no buy. You're not going to not buy anything because you're going to buy food so that you can survive. So that's why I'm like, the terminology doesn't really matter. The point is we're not shopping in excess. But first things first, you want to figure out your why, which is what I just shared with you, our family's why. Why would we want to do a no buy? Not only is it learning to love the life that we have right now and find contentment and use in our things right now, it's also to get out of debt. We're on a debt repayment journey, and I'm not going to let it completely consume our lives and make us stressed and all those things that sometimes debt repayment can be. But there is a real factor to going on a no buy for a year and seeing that play into your finances. So that's a big reason for us as well. Not once again not as like a deprivation kind of thing, but just as a way to, as we're learning to be content with what we have, to be able to put those finances towards things that we want more. And debt repayment is definitely one of those things. So what you should definitely do second is to make your own set of rules. I don't want you don't have to follow my rules, you don't have to follow anyone else's rules. The idea is for you to create something that is sustainable for you. So, hence the no buy versus low buy thing. There's obviously things you're going to buy. We are allowed on our no buy to repurchase things as they run out. So if I run out of facial cleanser, I can go to the store and buy more facial cleanser. I won't buy 2 facial cleansers because I don't have a need for 2. I will use the one and I will go to the next. Let me show you. So we have this posted on the wall in our bedroom, like literally handwritten out because we're cool like that. I took a picture so I could relay these things to you. So our first rule, like I said, we can replace things when they run out, when they break. So if something breaks around the house, that is something that we use on the regular, we can replace that. Or when they no longer fit. So if we have clothing, say it's summertime, we have clothing that is either too big, too small, and it's an item of clothing that we normally would wear, like if it's my denim shorts, for example. I can repurchase that pair of shorts because I don't own another pair of denim shorts, and that's something I wear regularly in the summertime. So this is a rule that we've made for our own selves. Replace it if it's run out, broken, or if it no longer fits. So our second rule is that we can buy gifts for other people for special occasions. So Justin is turning 30 this year. I'm super excited because finally he's gonna be 30 like I am. I mean, I'm 31, but shh. Anyways, so he's getting into the world of the 30s, and I'm not going to miss out on an opportunity to buy him a gift or throw him a party maybe as my gift for his 30th birthday. So that is something I can do for him. I'm not gonna buy anything for my own self. Neither is he gonna buy something for himself. He can buy me a gift on my birthday. We can buy Sawyer a gift on his birthday. You get the gist. We can buy things for other people as the special occasions come. Our next rule is that we can have 2 date nights or family outings per month. So our goal is that we will not eat out any other time in the month. We have left a little caveat for maybe fast food from time to time because we live a super crazy hectic life, and sometimes we're on the go and it was just, there was no way we could have planned better, really. So unless we had like pre-made meals already in the fridge ready to like grab and go, or sometimes we're out and the schedules collide and we're already out and about and we've got to go to the next thing, and so we need food. So we've left that little caveat that it's only that we will use only in emergencies like that, but we do value our date nights with each other and we value our time out as a family. So we've let ourselves have 2 of those per month. So that would include getting dinner and then some type of activity. Okay, so our next rule is that we can get coffee or food for travel or business purposes. So sometimes I have to have lunch or coffee with a client. Sometimes we have travel already scheduled for 2020 and we are still going to do that travel because travel is important to us and it's something that's already in our calendar. So that is something that we're going to fulfill. So while we're traveling, we're obviously going to need to spend more money than we would if we had our kitchen and things available to us. So we have allowed ourselves to spend money on coffee and food for travel or business expenses. And then Justin right at the bottom, discuss any other purchases as a family. So we're not trying to be like crazy extreme and be like, I'm not buying anything. So, I mean, we are doing a no buy, low buy, whatever. But if something came up that we felt was necessary for our family to get, necessary, I say, obviously, only like water, food, and air or and shelter are truly necessary, and little clothing, but necessary to our family and is something that we think about together, we decide on together and decide to make that purchase, we are allowed to do so. Now that might not be in your no buy rules. Don't comment below and be like, that shouldn't be in mine, because you make your own rules for a no buy, low buy year. The goal, once again, is to live out your why for doing this, and then obviously to learn more contentment. So figure out your why, figure out your rules, figure out your timeline. Is it a year like mine? Is it 2 months, 3 months, 6 months? Who knows? Figure out what your time frame is and stick to it. And then you need to let people know. I'm letting you guys know right now. I'm gonna let my social media know. I'm gonna let all my friends and family know. Because there's gonna be a time, and I know it's gonna be hard, I'm not looking forward to it because I'm a social being where everyone's going out and you've already maybe used up your allotted eating out for the month or what have you, and you decide it's just not gonna happen. It's not part of your no-buy, it's not part of your low-buy year, and it's just not gonna happen. And that might hurt your heart a little bit, but if you let your friends and family know ahead of time that this is a goal of yours, this is why you're doing it, this is what you hope to accomplish, I think they're definitely gonna be a little more understanding, more lenient when it comes to inviting you to things. Maybe they, you know, let you know, hey, we're going out. I just wanted to let you know we're going out. I know you probably are not going to because of your low buy, but I didn't want you to feel excluded. Something like that. Or maybe they're like, hey, we're gonna have a party at my house as opposed to going out to a restaurant. You know, potluck, bring whatever, bring a drink, it doesn't matter. So doing those kinds of things could set you up for success in a no-buy year. I know in my no-buy month it definitely did, and I'm excited to experience my very first no-buy year. I'm also terrified because I am a shopper. I love it, but at the same time, I don't love the place I have gotten to where it comes to where my heart is around materialism and consumerism and things like that. And I just want to address that. That doesn't mean owning things is bad, that doesn't mean shopping is bad. I just want to address where I'm coming from in my own heart towards these things. So I'm really excited to try my very first no-buy year. Stay tuned, I'm gonna do some fun videos coming up. Don't worry, the style content is not stopping just because I'm not shopping. And that doesn't mean I won't link some things up for you guys as I find them, maybe similar items to what I'm showing you guys. But I really hope that you come here as well for inspiration and how to reuse, repurpose, and enjoy the things that you already have in your life. So, if you have enjoyed this video, please do give me a thumbs up and click the red subscribe button if you are new so that you can join the journey here on The Contented Life. And until next time, guys, always remember that you are loved, you are valued, and you are worthy. Bye!